Recording has started. I'm Herm, that's X. He still got this hat on top of his head. I don't know why he puts it on. Brother, why you keep doing that to yourself?
Come on, baby. This is the 11% hat at this point. That's what we're doing.
You got rid of the
11%. Gotta
manana?
hide. No, I didn't get rid of it. That's just it might come out at a different episode, but it's good luck. Back-to-back episodes, the green hat. So that's what we're running with right now. 11%, brother. Another week. Haven't talked to you. Well, I've talked to you every day since the last episode, but I haven't talked to you. I ain't talked to you publicly since last week, bro. What's up? How we feeling? What we talking about today?
So today we talking about dream chasing. It's uh
Okay.
it's a it's a crazy
Okay.
one, you know. It's a
For the
crazy one
people that for the
because
people listening, we were supposed to. Herm initially came with the idea of talking about honesty for this week's episode. Then he wanted to switch it to dream chasing. So I'm interested to hear why you want to make that switch. What's up? Is something on your heart, brother?
well, I was okay, so I started out with honesty and then I kind of started thinking about like what like things you could be honest about. And then I kind of got into dream chasing but that's a whole nother pocket in itself that we can sit here and talk about because
Okay.
like
Is there a specific dream that that like initiated that fire real quick in you? Like what do you think to this day of our 25 years? What's been your strongest dream?
my strongest dream, like since I
Like
was
what's
a
the dream you
kid,
held on to for the longest? Yeah.
uh, the dream I've held on to for the longest would be becoming a like an engineer, like
Okay.
graduating college and like becoming an engineer.
When did that dream start? That wanting to be an engineer?
That dream started probably like I would say my no. Okay, this is weird. Okay, hold on. Let's backtrack.
Mm.
When I was young, I wanted to be a math professor
Brother, who taught why?
because, bro, like I was really good at math
When I grow
and
up,
like,
I wanna teach math. Like what? This is crazy. Like this is insane.
bro, you ain't never like,
Never have I ever dreamed of teaching math. Never.
no, it's not about teaching math. It's like, how do I say it? Like, you know how like adults tell you like do what you like and you get paid versus doing what like just makes you money.
Okay.
Like when I was young, like I was really good at math. I mean, I still am, but
Hmm.
like, all right,
That's
whatever.
debatable. That's a different pocket. Hold on, continue.
When I was young, I just loved math and like I would help people if they needed help. And then like my mom would always be like, you need to tutor kids and stuff like that. And like I
Is
wouldn't
somebody like
necessarily
for me not to cut you off. This is a question I have for like kids like you that like just love math. Like so, like for me, like my pops put the ball in my hand. Right?
yeah.
He loved basketball. Did somebody like put a calculator in your hand? Like what? Like what was it? Like how do you just start? Like how do you just love math? Like I don't get that. Like what was it?
Well,
Like was your dad pushing it? Your mom? Like what was so cool about math to you early on? Like
nothing nobody was really put I mean like so my dad was an electrical engineer, right? But like he never like pushed math on me. But like
mm,
I was just really good at it when I was young. Like I wasn't tall, like bro, I was like
you had to figure out a
I
different
didn't
way.
yeah, like I had to figure out something out. Like, you know, when you young, everybody got something they're just good at. I wasn't tall, I wasn't fast. Like, I played basketball, but like I wasn't the
I
best at the
wasn't tall, I
time.
wasn't fast, so I just did math.
Hey,
That's
bro,
insane, bro.
you gotta find what works for you, and then just do that. So, like I said,
Bro,
when I
and I'm not
started
saying
like,
this as a bad thing. That might be like the nerdiest shit I've ever heard in my life. I wasn't tall, I wasn't fast, I wasn't good at sport. I didn't get bitches, so I just did math.
no,
That's
I
crazy.
I didn't say that last part, bro. But I did listen.
Brother,
Listen.
have you ever got a girl off some math, brother, doing a math problem? Maybe like
Yeah,
helping
but
her, like helping her.
yeah,
She like
back in like middle school and elementary, yeah, bro.
so before tricking with money, you was tricking on the math problems. He was like, "What's up, bitch? Hold my hand at recess. I'm gonna do your homework for you. I'll
Hey,
do that
listen,
geometry for you."
listen. I got this picture of this girl, my fifth grade graduation. I'm in a pimp suit. I'm in an all white, black pinstripe all the way down. Look, I'm talking about. I look like I'm from the south. She's like, I'm probably like 4'11", she's probably like 5'5", and I used to help her all the time with her math. What's her name? Cerie.
Don't say her name. Don't say her
Oh,
name. Nope. We don't gotta. We just don't have to say anybody's name at all. Like, this is not what we had to do. So you used to help her with the
and
math though.
I used to help her with math, but she used to be so she used to come like, oh, her like she used to be so excited when she seen me, and then, but yeah, I
So would you say that the love maybe you got early on from that math was what like kept you going in it? Like, oh yeah, I like this.
nah, but I was
If
just
I'm getting this attention off of third grade math, shoot, what's gonna be when I'm a professor, shit, I'm gonna have all that. Like that's what you was thinking, huh? That was your train of thought.
nah, bro.
Well,
No,
like
bro. I
I'm trying to figure out
promise
what the
you,
train of thought was.
bro. Like, if I could sit there and all I had to do was math and I could get paid for it, like, bro, what?
This is
Like
crazy.
that,
This
bro.
is
I'm
crazy.
like,
Somebody's going to appreciate you saying there's some nerd out there, and I'm not saying nerd as like a derogatory term, but there's some nerd is what it is. You're a nerd. And there's some nerd out there is like who's connecting with you right now, bro. So I'm sure. Just keep telling your story. I'm not shooting it down. Just keep telling your story, bro.
like I said, you find what you're good at when you're young. You stick to it. So then I went from middle school to elementary. Like, I learned like the stuff got harder, but it didn't like. I learned new stuff, and it wasn't like it was hard, but it wasn't like it didn't take long to like catch on of how, all that math and that. Then I got to high school, and then I got to college. College math wasn't hard. It was just a lot. And then,
In college, did you have success with math?
yeah,
What
I
math
would
did
say
you take your first year? I took. Go ahead. I'll tell you the story about my math placement.
my my first year I took Calc 1.
You took
First year,
calculus
freshman.
your first year.
Yeah.
Did you? How'd you do? It was cool,
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah. That's just
bro.
fat. It was just a different,
My first
huh?
year, my first year of college, we had to like take a placement test, and and for the placement test, let's say you know people cared about me at my high school, so
Mm.
they made sure I was well prepared going into college to, for that placement test, and I placed high, and I probably placed higher than I should have placed
You
on
placed
this
higher than you
placement
should have
test.
placed?
Yeah, I placed higher than I would say I was capable of doing. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
And
Okay. Okay.
so when I arrived at Oregon State, they're like, "Oh, you're good at math. You scored really high." And I was like, "I did." And they was like, "Yeah." And they was like, "You're in." They said like some calculus shit too. I was like, you know what? With the workload and like being an athlete, I think it would be smarter for me, because I have time for that. I'm gonna be here for 4 years. I got time to get to that calc. Let me just start maybe with the algebra,
With the 100?
the
Oh,
101
that
with the
100?
101, the one. I said, cool. I'm even cool with the 98. We got a 98. I don't got to be in the hundreds. I don't got to be triple digits. I'm not even tripping. They was like, okay,
Oh
let's just put
my.
you at. They was like, we could put you at 101, and then da 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 da. I was like, okay, yeah, thanks.
Bro, I didn't even know there was a not, bro. Me and my friend,
No, I don't
bro,
know if there was I don't know if there was a 90 or not either, but I asked for that motherfucker. Shit, I asked for it.
bro, this girl in college, me and my friend was talking to her. He's like, oh, like what classes you got, all that stuff. She come to us, she said, yeah, I'm in math 99. We looked at each
That's
other
insane.
because this was my what was it? At the time I was going for electrical engineering. So like we're in like calculus stuff, right? We're like because calculus is like 250 or like it starts like somewhere around there. She said,
Mm.
yeah, I got math 99. We looked at her, we said, what's math 99? She said pre-algebra.
Hey,
You
you know what I would have did? You know what I would have did? I would have said, "Hey, write your phone number on this piece of paper right here." Dumbass, bro. Hey, brother, you should have said, "Write your name on this piece of paper right here. Write your number."
bro, I should have. I just couldn't believe my ears. But you know, everybody's
Was she cute?
yeah.
Because you can't be dumb and ugly. She had to be something.
Nah, it was a beautiful young lady.
What color was her hair? Don't say blonde.
Black.
Don't say it. Oh, she had black hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what's up, brother. So electrical engine. So you wanted to. You said what? My bad.
But I was saying, so like me personally, I feel like God gives you a couple of dreams in life,
Mm,
but he throws them at you at random spots and times in your life. And so
okay.
like at the time before like I would say before I got to college, a math professor. And then it kind of turned into like, okay, what more could I do with math professor? And then that's how I
Mm.
kind of got into electrical engineering. But it was just like I'm good at it. I'm naturally good at it. Like I like
So
it. I like how
electrical engineering has a lot of
a lot of
math in
math.
it.
Yeah. That's what they told me.
Okay.
They tricked me, but that's what they told me. And that's why I
Can't get
chose
tricked.
it.
Can't get tricked by the man, brother.
It wasn't the man, it was my dad. Hey,
Yeah,
kid,
he is a
hey,
man.
hey kids, don't choose the same major as your parents. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Why you say that?
Cause like they were just getting like they would get mad at me when I didn't do something right or if I try to figure out something about myself. Like, why did you come ask me? I've been calling you, da, da, da. And it's like I said, like my mind had shifted to becoming an electrical engineer. So like, I,
You know what's crazy? And not to
what?
cut you off, but it just when you saying that just made me think about this. Like so, like how I kind of like at the start of the pod, how I said like my pops put the ball in my hands, right?
Yeah,
For so long, and like my dad pushed me really hard, like with
yeah,
basketball. But like a lot of the years growing up, like people in my family maybe thought that like my dad, because my dad used to play basketball, and
okay,
his career got cut short. You know, he played in college. Um, but people in my family, certain people in my family thought that my dad maybe was trying to like live his dreams through me. And a lot of people think that with like sports dads who push their sons to be hard or any daughters. And they think that they're living through, they're trying to like live through them.
yeah,
But it's weird like that that's a negative thing. And it can be a negative thing, but it's weird. It's always a negative thing when it's with sports and like fathers, black father. I'm saying black fathers because that's what we hear it about a lot. Like black fathers pushing their children to play certain sports. But like with school and things and like career choices outside of sports and entertainment, parents are parents are telling their kids to do shit all the time. Like literally because this is what I did. This is what works. You know what I mean?
I
But it's
feel
like
you,
it's
but
never a negative thing because it's a safer. Like we've seen it done more, so it's like it's okay if I make you do it because I did it. To me, that's just as bad. That's worse, if anything, right?
they
Am I
just
tripping?
no. I feel you because like parents just want you to they want you to be okay and like so like during our time, I feel like us like our age group, we're kind of like that transition period. So like we was in that transition of like before school. I mean before us, if you had a college degree and you worked a 9 to 5, you use that college degree to the best of your abilities, you was good. But then like after we graduated high school, it kind of started to like fade away from that. So like that's
Mm.
why like parents push so much for that school and that education because like you said, a lot of them probably tried the basketball or the sports and didn't make it, but then got
But
their
it's like,
degree or something.
making somebody be a doctor because you're a doctor, like making your kid be a doctor because you're a doctor. Yeah, just because this has a higher success rate of accomplishment, right? Being a doctor, going to medical school, there's a clear path for it. It's easier to, or it's not easier. It's still hard work, but there's a clearer, easier path for it.
Yeah,
Um, so that's okay to make your kid do it because of that. To me that's even worse. Like you making your kid do some weak shit, and not being a doctor in particular, but like just. But to be honest, being a doctor really ain't even like being a doctor is being okay. Here's the take. Being a surgeon, being a surgeon is crazy.
okay, okay.
Being a doctor, like like the motherfucker that just
Tell me,
come in and hit your knee and then or tell you to cough, like that motherfucker. Okay, you go to school for 10 years of that, like yeah, you're making the bread, but it's like that's not that impressive to me. It's like you could read and learn like and understand what's going on with a body. A surgeon actually is like skillful. Like there's talent in there. You gotta have that steady hand. You gotta be able to like improvise if some shit go wrong while a motherfucker's cut open. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a different bag of doc. Like my respect for the surgeon. I respect doctors. We need doctors. Don't get me wrong. Please, anybody listening, don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is to make your kid do that. Like, okay, here's the thing. I had a roommate, right? My teammate at Central in college, my
mhm.
last couple years. He was he was going he was trying to go he was going to go to medical school. And I asked him, I was like, "Oh, you trying to what type of like doctor you trying to be?" He was just like, "Oh, pediatric doctor. That's for the kids, right?"
Yeah, yeah.
He was like a pediatric doctor or whatever for the kids. I was like, "Oh, dang, is that like less school or something?" He was like, "Nah, not really." I was like, "So why?" Because I'm already knowing medical school is hella years, right?
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah, yeah.
like,
Hella
"So
years,
why?"
hella
I'm
money.
like, I'm like, well, yeah. So I'm like, "Why would you?" He was like, "I don't know." He was like, "That's just what I just want to be a doctor." I was like, "You don't want? Bro, why don't you try to be a surgeon? Like, if you're gonna do it, go for it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, right? Or am I
No,
tripping?"
but there,
And I think this connects well with our topic because this is how I think about everything. But some
yes, but
people
there's
really
not.
don't. Some people really are cool with just, and it's not nothing wrong. It just don't make sense to me. If you're gonna put the time and effort into some shit, why not try to get the most out of it? Like, just go for the top. Why not?
And bro, people have had like different experiences than you. Not saying like you don't have experiences that these people have, but like your mind being open to like you said, even just having the thought, you have to have the thought of want to reaching the top before you even take action on reaching the top. And like
But
that's
bro,
why
it's not
like
like you're saying like what have happened in my life. It's not like I've had hella success in my life. I've failed hella. I've reached for shit,
no,
and you know what I'm saying. So it's not like I'm somebody that just reached for everything and got everything I reached for.
yes, but would you say that you've had people that not saying helped you, but probably gave you a preview of what it's like to reach for that top shelf and show you that if you failed, it's going to be all right. Because a lot of people
You're
don't
saying
have. a lot of people don't have somebody or something they could communicate these thoughts to, bro. All right, we're gonna get this story out the way, bro. When in high school, you remember what in high school, y'all? He asked me. It was random. It was a random day. We was in like art or lunchtime something. He came up to me. He said, "Herman, how much money would you want to make in your lifetime? Like the most money you make right there." And at that time, all I knew is like the top electrical engineers made like 200,000. So I told him, I said 200,000. Mind you, this is like our junior, senior year. So he man of the basketball team. He's about to go to the league, play, be one and done. They make 50 mil, whatever with you.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I told him 200,000 and it was a serious answer. You see, I wanted to be a math professor and slowly change the electrical engineering. I told him 200,000. He looked me in my face and damn near laughed at me and said, "Yeah, somebody in the league makes that in 48 minutes, what you make in 365 days." And he walked off.
Oh,
But
bro.
I I say that
Okay,
to
yeah,
say,
come on. Come
what
on.
if you what if I had never came across, because no one in my family or anything ever before that had ever told me like chasing electrical engineering and making 200,000, especially like and making 200,000. Not saying it was a bad thing, but I never knew there
That's
was
what I'm saying. So don't get
more
it
to that.
misconstrued. I wasn't saying that the way you told the story makes it seem like I was telling you that 200,000, making 200,000 is bad. That's not what I was saying at all. What I was saying is I came to this young brother, y'all, and I said, fam, if you can make however much money you want to make in your lifetime a year, what would you want to make? I'm expecting him to say like shit, like 10 mil, like something crazy, tell me something crazy. I say whatever you want. We in high school, we just kicking shit. We talking about crazier shit than how much money we gonna make. He done said he wanna be with Doja Cat. And I was like, brother, you're not getting Doja Cat, but that's a different thing.
All right.
No, that's a different thing. But my
Who you
point is, in
chasing?
high school, that's what I'm saying, and our minds was there. So when I asked you about the money, you said 200,000. I'm like, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong with you? Why would you say that? 200,000? Like, that's attainable. That's easily attainable. If you like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, so that's why I said what I said. Like, there's cats in the league making 200,000 a game, and I said that, and I only used that comparison because that was my goal. So I was just trying to break it down to like how crazy that was for you to say that as like you can make anything you want. Like,
But you see how like in my world, 200,000, we made like at that time we made it. We're good. Everybody taken care
200,000
of.
is a lot in my world too. That has nothing to do with it.
But 200,000 was my ceiling at the time. At the
No,
time.
no, but I'm saying why though? That's what I was trying to say with my roommate who wanted to be a doctor but not a surgeon. That's what I'm saying with you saying 200,000. Why do people put that ceiling on themselves for no reason?
Like I said, bro, it's adults pushing you in a direction that they want you to go to, right? So, because you don't know nothing when you're young, if you don't do the research or like if stuff sounds good or if somebody like showed you something like, oh, he's an electrical engineer, he has a nice house, he has a nice car, he has a beautiful wife. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you want that comes with that life,
Mhm.
that's that's what I'm gonna get. So like
But
two
brother, I
hundred
don't
thousand.
remember me. I see what you're saying in terms of like it's a lot of based on how you're raised. Like, and I was brought up in a family that pushed me to chase my dreams and do the shit anything I wanted to do. Yes, but there comes a time, brother, where and we were hella young. Like when I came
Bro,
to you
that
and asked you that, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. At what point do people? Because brother, you're observing life, so you're still seeing life. You're seeing that chicken is being made. They're throwing this money out here. You just got to figure out a way to go get it.
Yeah.
But you were still stuck on a not stuck because 200,000 is a great fucking that's a blessing. That's great. That's more than
Yeah.
a majority of the percentage of Americans will ever make. You know what I'm saying? That's great still. What I'm saying
Yeah.
is though, you're like I was asking you for what's your outlandish dream? What's your goal like? Shoot for the stars, land on the moon number. Like what's
That's what
and you
it
said two
was,
hundred
bro.
thousand? To me, that
Yeah.
was laughable. That was a laughable offense.
Yeah.
to me.
You and your cousin laughed at me.
To me, that was funny. I don't know. Like, cause what the
I
hell?
was
Like, how you gonna get
I was
Doja Cat with
messed
two hundred
up after
thousand?
that. Uh, I don't know why you keep throwing Doja Cat out there.
Brother, you used to fuck with Doja Cat, didn't you?
Nobody messed with that move.
Oh, oh,
Stop.
you liked who did you like? I'm trying to. I don't. I'm. See, I have too much. See, I have too much stuff in my brain. I'm trying not to expose certain shit. So I'm trying to think about who you used to fan out on in high school, but I don't remember now. Cause I thought for sure it was Doja Cat.
Nah, I don't. I know yours was
Oh,
like
brother, this don't got nothing
yours
to
was
do with
like
me. We're
Lizzo
talking about
or
you right now.
something. Yours was like
There's nothing
Lizzo
wrong
or
with Lizzo.
something pre like fame. No, I'm just saying that's what you.
There's nothing wrong with Lizzo. Was that supposed to be like, see, like, what was you trying to do with that?
That's what
Lizzo,
you
she has
liked in
a
like
good personality,
great personality, amazing woman, great singer,
thick and
great
aura,
artist.
thick and aura.
All right, now you're gonna get us.
Hey, heavy heart. Hey, shit,
Woo!
brother, these are
Woo!
good traits.
These are great trades,
Keep you warm at
but
night.
it is cold out here in Seattle,
Come on.
Washington.
My cousin used to tell me. My cousin used to tell me, I like big girls, man. If I could pick them up, they too little. That's crazy. If I could pick them up, they too little. But yeah, brother, I think the point of, like I said, just to reiterate, the point of me laughing at you for saying you want 200,000 is just it was a laughable offense because there's so much more out there to dream for, to go get. Uh,
But
so that's that. That's that.
that's
Anybody
why. But like,
listening,
okay, go.
set your standards high, in my opinion. Because why not? Literally, why not? Tell me why not? Like, why not?
But you have to learn why not. Some people don't get it as fast as you. Like I'm still learning that. Like my mind has expanded to where, and if we're just staying at 200,000, oh, it's way past 200,000 now. I tell you, if you ask me that again right now, I'd tell you a number that don't even make sense.
You see what I'm saying?
But but
Because it clicked. Why not? That's literally the question. Why not?
but I so I'm still but now like I said, my thoughts of reaching the top have opened to be for me to be able to reach the top. But now I'm working on like my actions of reaching the top because
You know
those
what
are
I
two
think?
different things.
I think some people are scared. I think some people are scared to reach for something and not be able to get it, and then having to deal with that like in themselves as like maybe being a failure, like feeling like that, or like they couldn't accomplish something, or they weren't good enough for something. Like I think some people are scared to set goals because of that. I'm not saying I know that to be true, but I'm saying just based off of like some people's like just personalities and like conversations I've had with people and just knowing people, like I think some people are scared of the failure so much so that they don't even set the goal to those points. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, bro. I would say I'm one of those people that hop in and out of like I'm dream chasing, I'm playing it safe. I'm playing it safe, I'm dream chasing. Like I hop in and out of it and it be messing me up a lot. Like
But you know what's so weird about that is like you hop in and out of that, but you have one of my favorite quotes ever. Nobody makes it out this bitch alive. Nobody beats the game alive. Everybody dies. Playing it safe for what? What are we playing it safe for? Why? That's just
But
how
like,
I don't. To me, that's not a foreign way of thinking.
it's not, but it go
Like
when
to
you're
me, that's
going.
not crazy.
It's not, but like when you're going against so much, like people are gonna look like what the heck? Like I was talking to my friend about this yesterday. Like I'm scared. I'd be nervous about like being out, being down and out, like not having no money, like not being able to take care of myself. But I've learned with chasing your dreams, like not saying that it kind of comes with it. Like you could hit that point in chasing your dreams. Like, and I just be,
Bro, get rich or die trying, bro. Shout out Curtis Jackson, bro. 50 Cent, bro. Get rich or die trying. Because why not, bro? To me, it's just that simple. Like, because what are we doing here? So what you go, okay, let's say you take the safe job, you work 9 to 5. I'm not saying 9 to 5 is this is why I hate even talking about this kind of because no, seriously, because working a 9 to 5 is not a bad thing at all. Like it's really not. How can I say this to where I'm not? Because I really don't think working a 9 to 5 is a bad thing. So I don't want to even say it like that in that tone. But it's like, well, okay, you live this life, you don't have any goal or dream that you're working towards personally for yourself, right? And you
yeah,
just go to work for somebody else, working their dream, working their job. Because every job that's out here that was created, that's a business, it was somebody else's dream and goal. It's like if you work for Amazon, you working for Jeff Bezos' dream. You see what I'm saying? Period. No,
yeah,
like dead
no,
ass.
yeah,
You know what I'm
no,
saying? So it's like you working for somebody else's dream, but you're not doing nothing for yourself. You just gonna go through that, retire and die. Okay, boom. You're able to feed yourself. You're able to give yourself somewhere to live. You're able to pay for your kids, whatever. If you have kids, pay for your bills, and then you die. Like, and you try to create memories around that. If that brings you joy, I have nothing to say, and that's absolutely 100% okay. If you're cool with like, if that sounds to you like, yeah, I would love that. Fuck me, okay.
but like,
But if you're somebody that doesn't sound like intriguing to, but you're scared for the for the dream, like to actually go after the dream. You don't want what I just described, but you're scared to go after the set the bar high for your dream. Then fuck you, buddy. Okay. That's what I'm gonna say. Because why not? Where do you scared? Like you're so scared of this, of setting this bar up here, that you're just gonna do this because it's safe and comfortable. But you don't even want that, bro. Fuck you, bro. There's sperm that didn't even make it, and you made it, bro. And you over here playing it safe, bro. If we was playing it safe, your pops would have left you in the condom. If he knew you was gonna play it safe, he wouldn't have busted that nut. I'm sorry, waste a nut, bro. Only now, hear me out. Only if you actually do want to, but you're just scared. Now, this the life that I described earlier is what you want. Fuck me. But if it's not, fuck you. That's what
so
I said. That's what I said.
so do you have problems with people? Not problems, but
I don't have a problem with nobody doing shit. I don't. That's why I don't like talking about this shit kind of because it misconstrues what I believe. I believe that people who go to work every niggas people have to work for the
but that's
society
what
to
I'm.
go. Like
So
people
what do
have to
you?
work. But that's what I'm saying. But listen, everybody doesn't have
Everybody doesn't have like a crazy
happiness.
dream.
Happiness. No, 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 no. Accomplishing a dream doesn't always equate to happiness. That's why I think
Yeah.
you're misconstruing me. Okay. I don't think that dream accomplishing dreams always equal happiness. No, that's not what I believe. I think a lot of the times, if it's a true dream for yourself, it will, but I don't think it
Okay.
always does. So, in saying that, just because you don't accomplish a dream doesn't mean you can't still be happy. So that's why I said what I said. If there's people that what I described about going to work 9 to 5, taking care of your kids, paying, or getting by month to month, and then you die, like if that and you're creating memories around that life, if that sounds like happiness to you, if that's how you want your happiness to look, like I said, fuck me. That's what I'm saying. Because that is happiness. Because you could very well, there's billionaires we hear stories about that aren't happy. They achieve their goals and they're not. So that's what I'm saying. Happy goal accomplishment and dream accomplishment doesn't always equal happiness. So that's why I'm saying, do what makes you happy and what you actually want. And some people just want the 9 to 5 and
That was
solid
their
family,
dream.
being able to take care of. No,
No, that's just what makes them happy.
no, yeah, that's what makes them happy. Like I said,
I got.
it can make you happy, but it doesn't always. It's not your dream.
Okay. Okay.
I think they're two different boats. It could be together, but it doesn't have to be together. Happiness and dream doesn't have to be. It can't.
Yeah.
What's the diagram? What's the
The
two
Venn
circles and the
diagram.
ones that meet the Venn diagram? It's like that's the one that's in the middle.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like you got happiness, dream, or you got dream, 9 to 5. You could put happiness in that middle one that connects. You see what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
it can be, but like that can. I don't know if that's the right diagram for that example. But people, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like, I don't know, like, what you just want people to let's say somebody's had a dream but they work a 9 to 5. But let's say to chase their dream, they have to quit that 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
What they
How old
gonna
are they?
do to
It's all situation. It's all situational.
let's
That's what I'm
just
saying.
someone
You got to give me a scenario.
let's say someone our age, 25, they work, they're chasing their dream,
And just
or
as
they
a
want
disclaimer, I'm not no life expert. I
no,
just am somebody. I'm just somebody that is like if
you're
there's like a
honest. You're
left and
honest.
right, like an extreme. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm honest, but I'm also somebody that only believes in for me doing the shit I want to do, like dream chasing. Like
Yeah,
everything in my life is built around that. So I'm letting you know my like it's like
yeah.
somebody being a redneck. You asking, oh, who you gonna vote for? And they say Trump, and you'd be surprised by that. Well, motherfucker, look who you asked. You know what I'm saying? So by you asking me these questions and I advise people to dream chase, that shouldn't be a surprise or be a definite answer for anybody because I'm somebody who believes in dream chasing. So, okay, finish your scenario. I just wanted that as a disclaimer.
25, like just working a regular 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? And they may have
Girlfriend, no
dreams of
girlfriend.
no girlfriend.
That matters. Okay.
Okay,
Does he
no
want a
girlfriend.
girlfriend?
Maybe somewhere down the line when things
So he's not tripping.
get
He's not tripping. Okay.
he
Okay.
not tripping, you know what I'm saying? He talk
All
to
this shit
girls, he do
matters.
what he
All this shit
do.
matters.
Okay, he do what he do. It's not like he
He
don't
out
talk to
here.
girls, he
He's
just don't
out
have a
here.
girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
would say like,
He's out here.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then like he just like he has ideas that maybe like you said, ideas that look like are disguised as dreams and but it would take a lot of time out of his 9 to 5. Like it would take like quitting his 9 to 5 would accelerate and just make his dream more achievable.
Is
It would give
his
him more
dream
time.
so is his dream not something that he can do both with?
I mean,
Is it conflicting in time or is it conflicting in appearance? So, like for example, me being a stand-up comedian, there is conflict with me also being a professional athlete because of some of the shit I said. And like my brand, teams representing like the teams I represent, the organization, shit like that. So that's something I have to navigate right now. Is it something like that or is it something completely different?
it's kind of
Like
like that, but
you can't be a stripper and work for the archdiocese. You see what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure some of them archdiocese and been busted open
You know what?
a few
You're
times.
absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Uh, Hey, listen, they were
You're
trying to
absolutely right.
throw that.
No,
Listen,
no,
boy,
you know what? You're absolutely right. Go ahead. So, what's the conflict in the job and the dream? Tell me the conflict in the job and the dream.
I would say it's more of like a mental thing. Like, no, I would say this: the job is more the resource, like of for everything.
So
It's
he
like,
needs the job. He or she needs the job to fund the dream.
yes, but like
So,
you
okay,
don't like the job, and like you would rather do and just chase your dream.
of course, this is easy. So, okay, anything else you want to throw in there? Because this is an easy call.
But like what? Like you can't just give it up.
No, motherfucker, you go to work, but you got to make sure the time you putting on your dream is more than the time you put in into somebody else's dream, meaning that 9 to 5.
Working 8, 10 hours a day. I slept. Not me, but I'm saying like
Hey, hey,
you
hey,
sleep.
hey, 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 guess what, buddy? Life's hard. This shit is hard. If you wanted the freedom of time, then you should have started your dream earlier. But guess what? That's not where you're at. Right now, you're 25. Is he a basement warrior? Is he living at home?
Basement warrior.
Basement warrior. You know, you got a tribe set in his basement. All his friends come over and they have tribal meetings every week. He's a basement warrior. Motherfucker, you 25, no girl, chasing hoes still. You have a dream. You have to work a job. You need your job for your dream. Guess what? You got to go to work to fund your dream. And you got to work on your dream more than you work on your job because that's the only way it's going to outweigh. You need to catch up on hours. You need to get your 10,000 hours in to catch up on your dream. But you can't stop work. You can't, especially if that's what's funding the dream. It's hard. This shit's hard. Being a dream chaser is not for everybody. It's literally not. Or you could have did it earlier when it was a little bit easier, but you had to make more sacrifices. I made hella sacrifices from the age of okay, I started playing basketball when I was 3, right? But from the time I was actually making my own decisions was let's say like fourth, third grade, right? When my dad would ask me, my mom would ask me, "Do you want to do this?" And I would be like, "No, I want to go to the gym, or I want to go. I'd rather go to my AAU practice or tournament or some shit, right?" It's like that's when I started making my own decisions. I started making sacrifices then. So from third grade all the way to the end of college, I made those sacrifices. So now from the end of college to now, nigga, I have done nothing but work, do my dream, do my do my goals. You see what I'm saying? So it may seem like motherfuckers like me are just dream like, oh, he's just doing his dream all 24/7. Yeah, but motherfucker, what about for the fucking 17 years when I was waking up doing this shit before and y'all niggas was kicking it? So like, you see what I'm saying? Now it's just your turn to put that work in. You just started late. There's nothing wrong. Because to be honest, you might have been ahead of the curve than me because nigga, I didn't get to kick it and shit. I wish like my kick it like I mean I can still kick it motherfucking now and shit, but I missed out on shit I can't get back. Dances and hella girl like kicking it with the homies. Like I missed out on a lot of that shit. So but now it's just time for that scenario person to miss out on some shit. You gotta go to work on your dream. That's it. That's why I said it. That's why I asked if he has a girlfriend. That girlfriend is very important because
Why
that
is the
girlfriend can.
girlfriend important?
Because depending on what type of girl, she could drift you away. Like that could be another time constraint. She could also be drifting your mind away from the outlandish dream that you have. You know,
You couldn't just bring her along.
some women are able to be brought along, some aren't. And that doesn't even just go for women. That's reversible too. Some dudes you can bring on along with you. Some of them you can't. Just because being a girlfriend, being a boyfriend is hard. Being a son is hard.
Yeah.
There's times me and my mom have got into it because I didn't do shit that a son maybe should do because I was trying to play basketball. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just, and I'm not telling people to be bad partners, bad sons, bad brothers, bad cousins. I'm saying though, like you have to make appropriate sacrifice if your dream is important to you. And
So,
being a dream chaser is not for everybody. But if you're going, my thing is, if you're going to be in that field, why not go for that?
okay, so when let's get in like, family part. So like when you talk about you say you were chasing your dreams and you probably had tough conversations with your mom or your grandma or whatever, like how do you how do you get over that?
Excuse me. Like what
Cause like
specific? Like what? Talk. What do you mean? Be more specific for me. Just so I don't say nothing, just running my mouth. My mom hear this shit and slap the dog shit out of me.
like like just how I feel like you are there's not too many people like you that go the opposite way as the rest of the world. And with going the opposite way, like, there becomes conflict, tension, between, like you said, family, friends, girlfriends. Um, I know you have a girlfriend, you have a big family. Like, how do you navigate when those tough times come up? Because, like I would say, in the recent years, the more I've become started to I feel like starting to chase my dreams. Like people start to talk to me like I'm changing or something, but they try to talk to you like it's a bad thing.
I think, and that's a good question. I think that disappointing people is something that you have to get comfortable with,
Mm,
and that's tough. I'm still dealing with it in certain ways of other shit I'm trying to do right now. So it's not something that is easy, but it's like somebody's going to be upset. No, you're not gonna make everybody happy. That's like the simplest answer, and that's literally you just can't because you either make everybody happy and you down bad with yourself. Now you
mm,
beating up yourself, or you take care of yourself, and the people around you either see that and they're happy for you, or they're upset because you're not doing it their way. And then in my mind, fuck them,
they say fuck you, buddy.
bro. Bro, like just because. And I know, and for me specifically, because you asked me, for like my family, my mom, my grandma, like my uncles, like those, like my dad, like everybody wants me to be happy. X. Period. I know that 100% true. They want me to be happy.
Yes.
And like we've talked about on previous episodes, previous conversations, earlier in this conversation, but they each have a vision of how they want me to get to that happiness.
Yeah.
That's not my job to fulfill their vision for how I'm getting to my happiness. So I know as long as I am happy, at the end of the day, they'll be all right. If it's true, like love and care. And if it's not that, welcome. Like to me, that's a simple equation. You're a math guy. To me, that's it. To me, 1 plus 1 is 2 on that.
Yeah.
It just has to be like there's no other way around that. Because the sacrifices it takes to be the top of the food chain in something. And the more actually I explain this shit, like out loud to you right now, I actually see why people are hesitant to go for the top end shit because they don't want to have to deal with some of these things. But to me, life is going to hit you. Life is going to hit you harder with regret than like the feeling of disappointment of letting people down or not going for something and not getting it. That regret is way scarier to me. Regret is my boogeyman, bro.
That's your boogeyman
Like
has to live underneath the bed.
that's my bro. Regret is my boogie, bro. I can't like. The shit I want, I say yes to it all because I'm scared if I don't. I'm scared of like. There's times I don't want to play basketball.
Mm,
I promise you. And it's not that I'd stop loving it. It's just that fuck this shit. It's taking me away from this. I'm ready to do this. Da, 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 da. But then there's always something. There's always something in my head, bro. It's just like it's just creeping. It's just like yeah, go ahead. Stop playing ball. Stop playing ball. Go ahead. It's just like you know. I don't even know how
like
to explain it. It's like that.
some chasing you in the dark or
Some
something.
yeah. It's like that darkness is be speaking to you, and you was like, and it's telling you what you want to hear, but you know that ain't good for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you
yeah, yeah,
know,
yeah.
nah, man, I probably shouldn't listen to that. That's that. That voice kind of sounds a little raspy ass little voice. I probably shouldn't listen to that one. You know? So that's kind of like the voice that I try to just say yes to shit. Like, and that's why I found myself in this situation I'm in right now, trying to be professional basketball. Not trying, I am being a professional basketball player, and then I'm more so trying to be a professional stand up than anything. But I've made money from
Mm,
being a stand up, so I guess I'm a professional stand up too. But the point is, I have both of those dreams, both of those
yeah.
goals that I'm chasing, and they literally pull each other in opposite directions. I can't say
So
no to either of them. So I'm saying yes to both of them and I'm figuring it out. And it keeps me up at night, but I'm scared to say no to the one of them because of that voice. Just that regret, bro. That regret is my boogeyman, bro. And I don't know if my mom thinks I need therapy, but my mom is also a therapist, so she thinks that everybody needs therapy. So I don't be,
she trying to
bro.
get to her 200,000, baby. That's all. She
Bro,
want her 200,000.
I would tell you this story, but I use it I would tell you this story, but I use it as a bit in my act. So I don't even want to burn it on here. But yeah, man, I think fear of regret for me is what allows me to disappoint people and sacrifice and chase the dreams and things I want.
You hear
If I'm
that,
being honest,
kids?
and I'm scared to say that because I don't know if that's healthy or not. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that's a healthy. I don't know if that's a healthy way to live, but it's got me so far.
Yeah, it got you across that water. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like it's literally gotten me
yeah.
so far. It's paid for my school. It's put money in it's bought my car. It's put food on my table. Like it's given me a career in this life right now. You see what I'm saying? Like it's allowed me to try something new, move to New York, get immersed in a whole new ecosystem and career in that, come back to Seattle and start a new career. Like it's like so now it's like I have these two things that people dream of doing that I get to do all because I was scared not to do it. I'm not scared to do it. I'm scared not to do it.
Brother,
And
you should be a professor or give a
no,
TED talk or give a TED talk. Some, bro,
no,
because
brother.
that regret, bro, like that's what, like, no funny. That's what kills people. That's what really, but kills people. And like I said, I'm honored to have somebody like you that, like you said, it's a good voice in your ear to let you know that like everything's gonna be all right. Basically, everything's gonna be all right. So, like you said, and why not?
Why not? I think, and I appreciate that, brother. And but like I said, I don't want to give no TED talk. I'm hesitant even saying this shit right now on the pod and putting it out for like possibly kids to hear, like whoever to hear, because I don't want that shit to consume people. Because
But
brother,
how
you
else
know
do
me.
you? No, I understand, but how else do you chase a
So
dream?
I'm not trying to make. I don't want to like false advertise it, like Elon advertising them damn them autopilot cars, them self driving cars, the motherfuckers get go over the cliff. Like I'm not advertising living your life like that.
But
I'm
you're
saying what. has worked for
You,
me.
you're a great person. You're not mean. You're not nasty. Treat people with respect.
But that don't
There
got nothing
is
to do with that though.
no, but I'm
I don't think that
saying,
has
but
anything to
there.
do with that.
I'm just saying, like you do so much. You honestly do a lot for so many for people and just the world. I feel like that that is some how you are. That's strictly for you. You know what I mean? And you need something for yourself in life, and that's just what you've held on to, that regret, or you know what I mean, that regret,
The
and
fear of regret.
yeah, the fear of regret. And I wouldn't say it's unhealthy. I wouldn't say it's unhealthy. I mean, I wouldn't say it's unhealthy because it's
It
like
can be. Any too much of anything is bad for you. This is fact. Too much of anything is bad for you. Too much too
at
much
one time,
candy is bad for you. No, period. Too much. Listen to what I'm saying. Too much. But now that scale is different for everybody. What's too much for some may not be enough for others.
like how you go to the bakery and get a whole chocolate cake on like Saturday morning, and then you eat it all by Saturday night, like that's too much. And you still weigh 150 pounds. It's crazy.
See, I was trying to end this episode on a positive note, brother, and and you gonna take it there. But you're right though. And to be honest, that don't be enough for me. I'd be wishing I could. I wish I could have more, but I'd be trying to tell myself, you know what? You're gonna die if you keep eating all this. So I just don't. I eat. I limit myself to two slices.
But you're
But I'm
chasing your
saying what I'm saying
dreams.
is you can't live like you can't. Some like brother, you are you like you. You're
Yeah,
happy.
I
No
wouldn't
or
say I'm
yes?
happy. I wouldn't say I'm happy. I'm better than what I used to be. That doesn't mean I'm
Are you
happy.
happy more than you're sad?
Can sad be like
Or maybe not sad. Are you happy more than you're not happy?
no,
You're not.
no,
And you attribute that to what reason?
not not chasing a dream.
And this is why I advise people like you to chase your dreams because I know you personally. So I advise you to chase any dream you have because I know this about you. But there are some people that are happy without the dream that we're talking about. And for them to live with regret for no reason would be idiotic. Like that would be dumb. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Happy with your life, if you personally are happy, bro, fuck me. Fuck what I'm talking about. Seriously, like, bro, fuck X, bro. Fuck Herm, like, fuck 11%. Fuck the world. Hey, why you think Brent Fire said, fuck the world, I'm gonna walk in erection? That's crazy. That's a crazy line. That shit's hard, though.
Why do you think,
is, that, is that not crazy to say? Bro, a
bro?
walking erection is insane.
Fuck
Do you
Brent,
think he
bro.
meant like, do you think he meant like,
This is
do you,
crazy.
do
We're
you think
going
he
off
meant like,
though.
do you think he meant like he's walking with an erection at all times, or do you think he metaphorically is putting himself in the form of an erection and he's walking with legs erected? Like what? Like what do you think he meant in his mind?
That sound like a horny nigga in the booth, and he needs to be checked out. That's what that sounds like. That's what that. You need to
Hey,
lock. You need
bro,
to lock
Brennan's
him up.
tough, bro.
Lock. No, he
Hey,
is.
what was your yearly wrap up on your music? Like who's your top five artists or top three artists?
Rod Wave,
Mm,
Future,
mm.
Adele. Rod Wave, Future, Adele. What was the other one? Little Wayne. and what was the other one? Kanye West.
Not bad
That.
actually.
What about you?
Rod, Rod Wave number one. Larry was in Larry June. I think Zach Bryan
Mm,
and Brent Fayez.
mm.
And who was my fifth? Who was my fifth? Wait, who did I say? Rod, Zach, Larry June, Brent, and I want to say the Red Clay Strays or Oliver Anthony, one of those two. But yeah, I listen to a hell bunch of shit.
You on that? Okay, so you need to be locked up with Brent. Okay, okay.
Hey, no, how many, bro? I had 10,000 minutes listened to Rod.
Oh yeah, my ride. Yeah, no, we
How many
gonna
minutes did
get
you have listened?
Rod. I don't know. It was probably however if there's 100,000 minutes in in a year, I probably got 900. I probably got 99,000 minutes of that nigga.
Brother,
I gonna get on this
I listened.
11%.
You know how many minutes 10,000 is? It's
It's a
10,000.
lot of minutes.
That's 10,000. But
That's a
also too, you got to think about it too though for me. I'm in the gym hella. So a
yeah.
lot of
That
that
speaker. It
is
just
that speaker. I'm just, what I'm saying, I'm throwing my playlist on, I'm working in them hours. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of that is
hours
that. So
add
I don't want
up.
people to think I'm a psycho. I'm just sitting there just at home just
No, he does. He
listening
does
to that
that too.
rap.
Don't let him get him back. He does that too. The lights just be off.
It might
He
be
does
off for
that
sure.
too. Man, bro,
All right,
chasing dreams,
brother.
bro. That's just it's scary, bro. But
Anything
you
else?
gotta
Anything
do
else
it.
before we wrap it up? Any last questions, brother? How we ending it? What's up?
Is there such thing as like dream chasing, like women?
You love to end on that woman, huh? Yeah, I
I
think
mean,
this is what I'm gonna say, and then this is all I'm gonna say about this.
so
This is
like
all I'm
let's
gonna
say
say
like
about this.
let's say for example like let's say
No,
like Ari
no,
Fletcher or like LMA, some you know what I'm saying, some like beautiful women out there like that.
LMA. That's who it was. That's who you.
Oh,
That's who you was fucking with. That's who you was fucking. That's who you liked. That's who. I knew it was somebody. I was saying Doja. I knew it was like a singer, like LMA. LMA. That's who it was. That's who you fucked with. That's who it
she's got
was.
a she got a great
Yeah.
smile. It's
Okay,
not even
brother.
that
Let's
her
go, brother. She a
singing.
baby mom. She a baby mom, and she messing with Tatum. Now it's over for you, brother. Just get that out your mind. It's
What you
over,
mean it's over? I'm dream chasing to the
brother.
day I die.
Now you want to chase your dreams. That's insane. That's insane. Okay, listen, but dream chasing women is different. I don't recommend because if you treat a woman like a celebrity, she's gonna treat you like a fan.
Whew. Preach, preacher.
So I don't recommend it.
Hmm.
And before ladies hear that and start cooking me, that doesn't mean you don't be a gentleman. That doesn't mean chivalry is dead. No. What I mean though is if is by what I said, if you treat her like a celebrity, she's gonna treat you like a fan. So I'm literally giving you tactical reasoning right here for the guys that actually have a lady that may seem like out of their class. First of all, if you think that, then you're not going to get her. Number one.
Mm.
Number two, though, if there is a barrier you feel like in like classism or status that's not allowing like that you want to pursue her still through, when you do get that opportunity, if you treat her like a celebrity, she's going to treat you like a fan. And I think that's important in all relationships, not even chasing women. Like going into business negotiations, if you go in there happy, just happy to be there, they're gonna take advantage of you. They're gonna bend you over that table, and you're gonna be in a 360. You're gonna be fucking paying
Oh my,
50%. You're gonna be losing 50% of your royalties for the rest of your life. And anything
that's
you're
that
doing, you're gonna be losing royalties on your life.
brother. That bending over that table. That's that Brent coming out of you, bro. You might have to.
Bro, what are you talking about? I meant that as
I
like a
don't
metaphor,
know.
bro.
See, but you didn't have to use that metaphor. All you
I
had to
mean,
say
shit.
was,
Some of the meetings, hey, shit, should be happening.
listen. All you had to say was
That's what I'm saying.
chase
Independent.
it.
I ain't signing to nothing.
All right.
I ain't
Was
signing
Diddy
shit.
independent?
Nigga, Diddy, no, Diddy was in with everybody, and that's how we gonna end this motherfucker. No, he was not independent. It comes out he was actually in everything.
He was dream chasing.
Yeah, shout out and Mika. No, we're not. I'm not even about to do that. No, I'm not even about to. No, that's so bad. No. See, that's that stand up coming out. But I don't even fuck. No, that's not even funny. That's not even funny. I fuck with me. I know. Nope, I'm not even doing
Oh
that. I
my
fuck with me.
God, he was gonna do it. Yeah, I almost had him.
I
I
was about to do
almost
it.
had
Yeah,
him.
you almost
Yeah,
have me. I was about to do it. You almost. It was just that second nature started kicking in. Let's get out of here before I say some dumb shit.
11% dream chase. Have fun. It's gonna be hard.
Gang, gang.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.